Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get away with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice for me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the profits, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the profits. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, boy, your ass need to stop and ask you. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to walk with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses. I ain't no token when we got the flow. on high, let your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop their ass, she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in a yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look. Hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, like you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's
Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Giuliano. We've been established since 1969, teaching blacks, Hispanics, and the Indians. They're the Israelites according to the Bible. You understand? And today, we back at it. This is Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, or until we have these law classes here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. As of right now, we live on YouTube. UPK Chattanooga is our new YouTube page. It's a lot. We're going to go live on Instagram as well. So YouTube, UPK Chattanooga is our YouTube page. We back up live on this. Make sure y'all subscribe. And I also subscribe to our other YouTube channel too. UPK Chat. We all over Facebook. We have TikTok pages. A lot of good content. A lot of good videos. All right. Let us get back into the topic. Now, we got a good class today, right? We got a good topic. As we all know, it is Pride Month. So we're going to talk about Pride Month. The topic of today's class is the Lord made male and female. The Most High created man, and he also created woman. That's it. That's all. He created man, and he created woman. And in today's time, this is confusion, which says a lot about this country. The fact that male and female is confusing says a lot about this country. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to try to get cut. We're going to try to be, we're going to keep it PG as possible because this is a very controversial conversation. It's a very controversial topic. Because everybody is confused. And I'm going to tell you why it's so controversial. Because people don't like hearing the truth. People want to hear lies, man. Nobody wants to hear the truth no more. They compare lies. They compare the truth with their opinions. And that's when the confusion comes from. You are aligning how you feel about the truth, about what could be proven, about what's right. You're letting your feelings get in the way of everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this conversation is so hard to have in today's time. That's why when you speak on this, you get slandered. You get counseled. You can't say anything about it, man. And that's a damn shame, man. The UPK, we're going to speak on it. We're going to speak on everything. Because we are the real priests according to, we are the real priests of the Lord, man. We ain't going to sugarcoat anything or hide anything. We're going to tell you how it is and what it is according to the Bible. And your Christian pastor will know if it's like depending on it. You know what I'm saying? He's going to feed you lies and keep you confused and keep you asleep like you are right now. All right? So we're going to get into this class, man. Now, the first scripture, I want to read is Galatians 4:16, just to kick the class off, right? Because like I said, this is a conversation and topic nobody wants to talk about. If you even mention the LGBTQ community, if I can even say this, man, Salaki, the alternative lifestyle community, you are quick to be cut off from existence. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose everything. And when I mean speak on, I mean say anything negative about the community. It's World War III. And that's the issue, man. You just have to accept it. You can't think for yourself. You can't have your own. They say this is a free country, right? Freedom of speech, right? Freedom of so-called religion, right? Okay, and then why do I have to accept this lifestyle? Why is this lifestyle being broadcasted everywhere I go? Why is there a whole month for this lifestyle? Why are you continuously throwing this at my children? It's obviously an agenda, man. An agenda being ran from who we all know who, and it's a business. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand here in America, look, everything is a business. Everything is about money. And if you know America, they love their money. You know, so they're gonna think of all kind of ways to make their money. You thinking that Salaki, let me see how to word this. Everything is not what it seems, man. Everything is not genuine, and this is not, you know, it's not what it is. Like a great example of Black Lives Matter, which we're gonna elaborate on later in the class. But Black Lives Matter it was not about black people. You know, it was an organization that was ran by a white man. You know, in the face of the Black Lives Matter were 3 lesbian women who are also feminists. You know, and they were just taking everybody's money, buying this with it, buying this with it, buying that with it. And I believe that one of their members of their co-owners, however you want to call it, she's in prison right now for fraud, serving 6 years. She was sentenced in October 2023. So, you know, that's just a bright example. Like, man, they just playing this game. We falling for it. You know, all this is a money scheme, and the people that's in that community is just taking it very seriously, not knowing that the government don't give a damn about them either. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's an agenda. Americans know what they're doing. They've been doing it for a very long time. And as black people, as Hispanic people, as Native Indian people, we can't fall for it. We've been falling for it for way too long. All right, so we're going to get Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16, and it reads, "And I therefore become your enemy, because I tell you the truth." So this is a question. Am I your enemy because I'm telling you the truth? What you have to understand about the Bible here, the Bible is really upfront. The Bible is upfront about everything. So in the ISUPK, the priests and prophets in this school are upfront about every single thing. We're not going to try to save your feelings and, you know what I'm saying, try to twist the scripture around and to make you feel good about what you're doing wrong. No, we're not doing that. We're telling you what's inside the Bible, what it's about, and what it is, man. Teaching you these laws, these statutes, and commandments. Why? Why are we doing that? Because these things are going to save your life. And you sinning is going to destroy your life. And that's why we're so damn destroyed now. So please understand, we only telling you what's in these scriptures, man. We ain't telling you how we personally feel about this stuff, our personal thoughts. We are teaching the word of God. That's it. That's it. You know, so I just want to throw this out there before we get in this class, man. Because like I said, you even speak on this topic and, you know, it's chaos. It's destruction. All right, so let's drop this and let's get to the scriptures about this, you know, the alternative lifestyle, the pride man. So let's get Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. All right, this is Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. And it reads, Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. "And if a man lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination." What is an abomination according to the Bible? The abomination is disgusting in the Most High eyes. It's disgusting. Let's keep reading. "And they should surely be put to death. Their blood should be upon them." All right, so let's start right there. If you're a man, right, and you lie with another man as you lie with a woman, you know what that means, right? When you see laying down inside the Bible, that means they're having sex. So if you're a man having sex with another man, you have committed an abomination. And like I said, an abomination is disgusting to the Most High. And then it says they should surely be put to death. Their blood should be upon them. This was under the Moses law. You know, meaning that you will be unalive if you was to get caught doing this. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to play about. This is like murder. The same thing as murder. It's the same offense as murder. This is a crime. All right. If you're an Israelite, if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, Atlantic Indian man, an Israelite, you know, this is a crime and not culture. You know, and not government. And when I say the government, I mean the Bible. In that Bible, your government that contains your laws you're supposed to be following, this is a crime. You know what I'm saying? You will be probably, you know, you will be practically unalive for doing this. So this is a serious thing. It's not nothing small. You know, it's very serious. Which is why we teach, you know, to not do it, man. And like I said, this has destroyed our communities. It's so many things that's destroyed our community. And like I said last week, when you look at somebody, you always want to look at the cause and look at the effect. When you look at somebody on what they're doing and how they turned out in life, you know, when you see somebody doing anything wrong or seeing they living an alternative lifestyle, most people were sexually assaulted at a young age. You know, and here in the ISUPK, we understand that. And we do, you know, give counsel to anybody. Even if you're not in this school, you can also receive counsel if you're an Israelite. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, most people that were also sexually assaulted, you know, they turn out to live that certain lifestyle. And this is very common. But what you have to do is fight those demons. You have to fight those thoughts running through your mind, because that's not who the Lord intends you to be. All right. If you're a man, the Lord requires you to be a man. If you're a woman, the Lord requires you to be a woman. If your mind is telling you otherwise, get counsel immediately. Get counsel ASAP to deal with that trauma the right way and to live like the Lord intends you to live. And that's being who he wants you to be. And that's just being an Israelite. You know, he chose you for a reason. He chose you to be his people, you know, to rule the earth, to be above everybody else. So how the hell can you do that? You know what I'm saying? Disobeying him. You know what I'm saying? How the hell can you do that? Not listening to him by breaking these laws, these statutes and commandments. You know, the reason we go through these things in our everyday life is because the consequences, these curses, we're breaking these curses. You know, we're breaking we're breaking these laws. And that made the Lord put curses on us. And we're living those curses to this day. And, you know, being in this community, partaking in being a alternative lifestyle man or woman, you're gonna receive those curses. You know, when it says their blood should be upon them, think about that. Now that doesn't mean their actual, you know, their blood. It means when you read that blood, think about the STDs. Think about everything that comes with being in that lifestyle. A lot of people in that lifestyle are the most depressed people you will ever meet in your life. Pride Month is the only month they are acting crazy, acting wild, you know, partying, because that's the only month where they force America to accept them and to, you know, put up with it. But other than that, man, most people living this lifestyle are very sad, depressed, because they got a lot of trauma inside them they ain't dealt with. And they feel like they have to be that certain way because of what happened to them. But I'm telling you right now, that's not true. That's not right. You should get counsel immediately to deal with that trauma, you know, to get right with the Most High. All right. You know, so with that being said, man, if you a man lying with another man, that is an abomination. You must stop that immediately, man. Repent, you know. And I ain't going to say what I really want to say. We're trying to keep it rated PG, you know, and not get cut off YouTube, TikTok, and all that stuff. So, you know, that's what God says. This is inside the Bible. And the law is not done away with. You know, these laws, you know, are still meant to be kept to this day. You know, so when you read this in the Bible, your Christian pastor say, well, the law's done away with. The law's done away with. The Christian pastor is a damn liar. And he's the reason that we go through these things. He's the one to blame. You know, sin is what brought destruction to our life. Sin started, you know, destruction for us the very first day we were given these laws, since we was in the wilderness with Moses. You know, breaking these laws has been our downfall. If we just stick to this Bible, stick to our government, stick to, you know, keeping these laws, these statutes and commandments, our lives will change in a heartbeat. So it's time to get serious, man. Time is running up. That grace you want to always, that grace Christians always talk about all the time, it's not really what you think it is, man. You have grace as a time period. So you now have right now to get right until Christ returns. So take that time, take advantage of that time that you have to get right, because the Lord, Christ gave you that time. You know what I'm saying? Christ gave you that time. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, the Lord will forgive you for doing things you have done in the past if you just ask for forgiveness, but you also have to repent. That's what Christian pastors don't teach, that you actually have to change your life. Praying is not going to work. All right? You can pray. Your life is still a destruction. It's still chaos. You have to do something. You know what I'm saying? What you have to do is change your life and stop the evil things you do. All right, so let's get Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Deuteronomy 23 and verse 17, and it reads, there should be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. All right, so there should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. You know, if you Black, Hispanic, or any Indian woman, you cannot be a whore. You know, you cannot be having sex with random man. You cannot be wearing clothes, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Provocative clothing, you know, wearing clothes that you're showing off everything. You know what I mean? Today's time, just go outside. You see women showing off their breasts, their butt, everything. You should not be wearing those clothes either. You know, you should be a righteous sister. You know, and it also says, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You cannot be an effeminate man. All right, you cannot be a homosexual if you are a man. You know, Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why I said sodomite. We all know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And right now, America is indeed Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Lord, you know, you see this in the Bible. We just went through Leviticus. Now we in Deuteronomy. So this, like I said, this is a very serious matter. It's not, you know, it's not a joke. It's not a game. And trust me, the Lord will deal with you if you're treating it as such. All right, verse 18. Salaki. And another thing, you know, and don't even play around in that matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, you see in sports and stuff, man smacking each other on the behind on football games and basketball games and all that stuff, playing around. Don't even play around like that. You know what I'm saying? Be a man 24/7. If you a man, be a man 24/7. Because that's who you are. All right, take it serious, man. This ain't no, like I keep saying, I'm gonna say it the whole class, man. It's a very serious matter. All right. Salakia. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. First Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. First Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9 reads, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived. All right. So it's telling you right here, the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God. What's the unrighteous? You know what I'm saying? It's going to tell you right here, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. It says, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. You can't be no fornicator. You understand? You can't be out here, you know, fornicating. You can't be out here being an adulterer, serving false guys, or adulterer, having sex with other men's wives, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. You cannot act like a woman if you're a man. All that, you got a feminine side, and whatever the hell that means. Men don't have feminine sides. If you're a man, you should never have a feminine side. I don't even know what that even means. You know, they try to, it's like this country, you know, we're being taught to be soft. And I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. It came from the black household being broken up. Because usually when you see a brother that's kind of soft, kind of feminine, you can already, you know, guess that he was raised by his mother and that's it. You know, so all he learned how to be a man from a woman. And he's picked up mannerisms from his mother. So he's a little soft, he's a little feminine, and blah, 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 blah. And they try to promote man to be this way. They want man to be soft now. They want man to be woman now. You know what I'm saying? This country don't want man to be man anymore. They want us to be soft, you know what I'm saying, delicate. They don't want you to be tough no more and masculine. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring masculine back. Bring masculine back. Because this country is trying to remove it, especially from the black man. It's been so many agendas, you know, to, you know, so we're looking for effeminize the black man. You know, whether it's TV shows, movies, you know, and etc. And like, let me think of a great example. I just can't think of it. Salaki, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. So, you know, you see all these rappers, you see all these actors, you know, wearing the skinny jeans, painting their nails. They trying to make everything cool. You know, everything is not cool. You can't be cool with everything you see America do. They say this is for man, don't mix it for man. All right, just because they say this is for what man do, doesn't mean man's supposed to do this. Christians like to pull up in Romans to follow the laws of the land. You know what I'm saying? Well, in this land, man can marry man. So what does that tell you? This land is not godly. And it's not the land we're supposed to be following. You know, let's follow our rules. Our rules are in the Bible. We have our own government, our own rules to follow. Damn they rules, man. Now, when it say follow the lands of the law, yeah, it's practical to wear your seatbelt when you're driving. It's practical to not drunk drive. You know what I'm saying? It's very practical to not be, you know, high on drugs or selling drugs. Don't be a criminal. Don't end up in prison. You know what I'm saying? But don't follow the spirit of this place. Because if you do, you'll be sinning against the Most High. All right? And it says, no abusers of themselves with mankind. You abusing yourself when you lie down with another man. Literally. You abuse yourself when you lie down with another man. You know what I'm saying? You're literally giving away your manhood when you do this. Like, this is a very disturbing, disgusting thing to do. And I'm just keeping it real. You know, this is from the Bible. This is what God thinks about this. You know, like he said in Leviticus, this is an abomination. And that means disgusting. All right? If you a man, be a man 24/7. We can't rule the world without being masculine. It's impossible. You cannot be a soldier, a warrior, without being masculine. Let me say something. See, look, the priests and prophets in this Bible were all masculine. They were all warriors, unalivers, you know, soldiers, all of them. There are no soft and feminine priests and prophets in this Bible. Christ and all his disciples were men of the Lord, man. God said he's a man of war. So what does that mean? If the Lord is a man of war, then he requires you to be a man of war as well. If you're going to follow God and follow and do what he tells you. So all that soft and you got a feminine side, that ain't real, man. And that's not biblical. All right? Like I said, America removing the black man out the household, it left your sons, you know, to be raised up the wrong way. And that's why you see so many men so emotional. That's why you see all these young dudes, you know, shooting up everything. because they have no discipline. They have zero discipline. Why? Because their father wasn't there. Because this place came up with an agenda to get the father out of the household. So this man, this little boy is very emotional, like a woman. He doesn't think. He's not logical at all. You know what I'm saying? He thinks with his heart, with his mind. The first thing he think on, he acts on it. And that's why you see some of these young dudes, man, just unaliving everybody. Really sensitive. Very, very, very sensitive. Easy to break. You know what I'm saying? They learned these things from their mother. And they act like their mother. Because they never seen a man before. Their father wasn't there. A little boy has to see a man to become a man. He has to be around a man to become a man. He has to learn from a man. It's certain things that, and let me get this straight. A lot of people say, well, women can't teach it. A righteous woman knows what a man is because she wants a righteous man to lead her. So therefore, she knows what to teach her son, what to tell him. She knows that her son needs to be a real man. So she's going to do whatever it takes to raise that man, to raise that boy to a man, if she has to by herself. You know what I'm saying? If you in that situation, come to the ISUPK. We can have many fathers. You know what I'm saying? You can have many men to look up to become a man of the Lord. A lot of women today's time, have been tricked by the society and tricked by America, where they put their husband on child support, kick him out the house, and etc. And make themselves a single mother and don't actually raise the children. Just take care of them. When I say don't raise them, I mean just doing the bare minimum, feed them and clothing them. That's it. You ain't teaching them anything. You're not putting a life inside of them. You're not doing nothing. You just putting clothes on them and feeding them. And that's it. Everything else is not everything else they on their own with it. So everything else they learn it from you, seeing things that you do, seeing how you talk and go about things. And that's most of our men today. A lot of women ask themselves, why are men so emotional? Why are men so this, that, and that? Well, these men were raised by women like you. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the ISUPK teaches against all the time. You understand? So we're going to drop this right here. We're going to get Deuteronomy 22:5. Salagia. Deuteronomy 22:5, and it reads, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. All right, so let's start right there. Woman should not wear any man clothes. Woman should be feminine. And men should not wear women clothes. Clothes don't make your gender, your body makes your gender. You know what I'm saying? Take that how you want to take it. Clothes don't make your gender. Your body makes your gender. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how serious that is. You gotta wear clothes that pertain to who you are. It gets that deep. Even clothes matter. So no, if you're a man, you should not be wearing a skirt. And I've been seeing this a lot now. I've been seeing a lot of men putting on skirts, man. I don't know what the hell that's about, but that's unlawful. I've been seeing a lot of rappers wear skirts and dresses. And this is something we should not be partaking in. And like I said, it's obviously an agenda. It's like when you see these black men get all this money, and Cat Williams spoke about it. Another brother spoke about it too. You get all this money, you end up selling your soul. What I mean by that is you end up doing things for money. The more money they give you, the more you the more you'll do. Cat Williams said a lot of men have given up their manhood for that money, for that fame, for that success. So now you're painting your nails, promoting that, trying to make it manly. Now you're wearing dresses, trying to make it manly. You know, you're doing all these things, trying to justify it when you just, you know, come out the closet and accept the fact that you saw your manhood and that's who you are now. And that's what's going on, man. And who see these things? You know, who idol these people? Our children idol these people. The people they look up to are teaching these things or doing these things. So we got to look, as parents, we got to be on our children. We're going to talk about that too in a minute. So like it. But like I said about the clothes, man, like fake Israelites would say this means that women can't wear jeans. Nah, that's a lie. Women can wear jeans. There are women jeans and there are man jeans. Don't go to the, if you're a woman, don't go to the man section looking for jeans. Go get some women jeans. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. You know, dresses, bras, anything that pertains to a woman, a man should not wear. Anything that pertains to a man, a woman shouldn't wear. And that's just that. That's that. That's all it is, y'all. It's just that simple. All right. It's not, you know, all this confusion and all this. This place has made everything confusion. It's a sad thing that we got to sit here and talk about what God created, which is one gender, which is two genders. You got the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q, when they're all just one thing. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's outrageous. You got men turning into women, getting breasts put in and making themselves into a woman. You know, it's insane, man. You know what I mean? It's truly insane what this country is allowing. You know, Kanye West was counseled for saying some kind of things. Kyrie Irving was counseled too. But in here in the country, a man can be a woman. A man can go to the woman's bathroom, just by putting a wig on, it changes his whole identity. It's insane, you know, and we cannot accept that. In our culture, we can't accept that. And at some point in time, we used to be against it. You know, like I said, agendas. It's a reason they want to destroy us. And we all know, you know, so they're going to make all these different things and put them inside our community to stop us from growing and stop us from elevating. And that's what this eternal lifestyle has done to our community. You know, we got to realize if you have man with man, woman with woman, we can't grow. We can't, you know what I'm saying, elevate. You know, a seed is created through man and women having sex. You know what I'm saying, through marriage. You know, we're going to talk about that too later on in the class. And what America trying to do, they're trying to stop that in the black community and stop us from growing. You know, we got to hide these things from our children and teach them better because, look, America is just there, programming your child to accept this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about this too. You know, never let somebody tell you that you're too manly to be aggressive, a protector. You know what I'm saying? There's something inside you that drive you to being that, man. And that's masculinity. That's what makes you a man. You know, and never let anybody tell you that you're being too feminine. You know, you're a woman. Be a woman. You know, and being feminine is a woman's biggest strength. You being soft is your biggest strength. And I don't care what nobody say. If you're a woman, you being soft is your biggest strength. That's it. Not you having a job, you know, not you being a superintendent, a boss, having 25 degrees. You being feminine, being a soft and fragile woman like the Lord requires you to be, being submissive, that's your biggest strength. And a man being masculine is his biggest strength. All right. Let's get on Proverbs 22:6. Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6, and it reads, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. You understand? Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. This is a heavy scripture. And it's something we all need to understand. All right. Raise your children in its truth, and they will never leave it. This would be the only thing that they'll understand. Which is the most righteous thing on earth. This is why we do this, because of the children. If we ain't teaching our children, none of this matters. This is the only way that we gonna grow in this truth, by passing this knowledge down, this wisdom down to your children. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't raise your children right, America will do it for you. You know what I'm saying? They will do it for you. And that was an incident. That was an incident. That was an article when a little boy, he didn't even want to go to school no more. He didn't want to go to school. He made a big deal about it, and his mama put it on social media. He said he didn't want to go to school because all the boys wanted to be girls. And this little kid was like in 3rd grade. This little boy said, man, I don't want to go to school because all my friends girls now. I ain't got nobody to play with, and etc. This is what America is trying to do to your children. You know what I'm saying? It is an agenda. It's on TV shows for kids. It's on baby shows. They got it on Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, any type of program with kid shows. They are, you know what I'm saying, putting this out and trying to, what's the word we're looking for? Force your children into this lifestyle. You understand? And make them accept it. And that's not what the Lord requires, man. The Lord requires a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman. It's okay to tell your children that, no, this is wrong and this is not what we're going to do. So please pay attention to that YouTube stuff, the YouTube TV. It's another popular TV, YouTube, Miss Rachel. All those things, man. She just came out about a month ago saying that she's for the Proud Man and she stands with the turn of lifestyle people and etc. When you see those things, you got to cut that off ASAP. Cut that off ASAP. You see that on the TV show, cut that off ASAP. Play something else. Get a book out. Get a tablet and learn your teach your son and daughter the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Don't be a lazy parent, man. Don't be a lazy parent. Lazy, you're wondering why your children is acting this way and doing these certain things because you're not raising them. You're just there. Don't just be there as a parent. Actually raise your children, talk to them, communicate with them, and get to know them and teach them right and wrong. Like it says right here in this scripture, if you train your child up in the right way, he should go. He will never, ever forget it. And what is that? That's the truth inside the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in class, get into the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, because this is the best thing your child will ever learn from you. You know what I'm saying? This right here is going to keep our generation rolling forever. Without this, we still going to be in the same predicament we in right now. But just imagine that you teach your child these laws. You have a grandchild. Your child teach your grandchild these laws. And it just keeps going. That's how you break the generational curse. That's how you do that. By teaching your children. And it says in Deuteronomy 32:7, don't forget anything from generation to generation. I'm paraphrasing. Teach your children every single thing. They'll do the same exact thing forever. And it won't be no more unalive in the neighborhoods. It won't be no more drugs, no more prostitutes, no more alternative lifestyle going on. No more unaliving each other for nonsense. No more unbrotherly things going on. So many things will just stop if we all go back to following these laws, these statutes, and commandments. It won't be no more destruction. Esau, the oppressor, he won't be in our communities doing anything because we ain't going to allow it. And how does that happen? If we teach our children, because we ain't going to be here forever. You understand? So when we are gone, we got to make sure the mission is still being completed. And if you ain't teaching your children, that mission is going to be aborted the day you are not here, the day you die. Salakia. You know, that was a show I was watching one day. And I ain't gonna say watching, but it was on TV, you know, and there was a little boy kissing another little boy. These are kids. These are 7 to 8-year-old little boys kissing each other. And it's just wild, man. School is supposed to be about school, learning, math, reading. You know what I mean? ABCs, multiplication, adding, subtraction, math, all that stuff. Why is this, you know, why is gender and all that stuff being taught in kindergarten and first grade? Why? There is no reason for that. There's no reason for the what's that show? The new Spider-Man cartoon. There was no reason to make Spider-Man an LGBTQ member. No reason for that. Like I said, they are pushing this agenda on us, trying to force it into us, man, to where we just have to accept it. And that's what Pride Month is, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to say no. You got to say no to it. You know what I'm saying? And find something else for your son or daughter to watch. Teach them otherwise, all right? So we're going to stop right here. We're going to get Matthew to 19, verse 4 through 6. All right. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 4, and it reads, and he answered and said unto them, have ye not read, in that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? Christ said this. This is Christ talking to the Pharisees. He telling them he made male and female. And that's the topic of this class. The Lord made male and female, not male and male, not female and female. If you are male, you only can be a male. If you are a man, you only can be a man. If you're a woman, you only can be a woman. This country is trying to change that, but you cannot change the truth. And I just think it's so disgusting that this is a controversial topic. I don't understand it. Like it's, you know, you got the non-binary, you got 8 genders according to America. 8 genders. A dog cannot be a cat cannot be a dog, a truck cannot be a car. A minivan cannot be an 18-wheeler, okay? You only can be what you were made, and you were made to be a man. Your body part down there tells you your gender, and that's all, man. It's not confusing. It shouldn't be confusing, and it should not be a controversial topic. You know, facts are facts, and the problem is that we are lining up how we personally feel, you know, to the truth. And the Lord don't care about opinions. The Lord don't care about how you feel about stuff. This is what it is, man. All right. So I'm gonna say this. This is here in the ISUPK. What you can do is stop looking for reasons to sin. Stop looking for reasons. You know, you get those thoughts. You get any thought to sin, to do something wrong, get counsel. Like I said earlier in the class, a lot of people, man, go that certain route most of the time because of past trauma they ain't dealt with yet. They still trying to heal from. And those demons make them to, you know, to join that lifestyle. Before you do that, man, get counsel. And if you're in that lifestyle, get out of it immediately. Like I said, the Lord Christ didn't, you know, do what he did for us to continue to live this sinful life. He gave us a second opportunity to change. Because of him, you now have the opportunity to change your ways and get right, man. But you're not going to have that opportunity forever. So take it while you have it right now. All right? Understand the Lord made male and he made female. All right? That whole trans thing, whatever, it's just, you know, that's not biblical. All right? Because you put on lipstick and put on a wig does not make you a man. Make you a woman. All right. It does not, man. And it's just, it's very silly. You know, I gotta say that. You know, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's crazy that a man can do that and just walk into a woman's bathroom, and you gotta acknowledge him. You gotta acknowledge him. You know, you see these at your job or whatever. You gotta acknowledge it. You can't say nothing bad about it. You might lose your job. You might, be counseled. We've seen this 1,000 times. And like I said earlier, it's certain entertainers and also Christian pastors. I ain't even got on them yet. TD Jakes, P. Diddy. That was a pastor, I believe, a month ago that came out that he was a homosexual and he married a member of the church who was a man. And Salakia, let's bring that out. Right? Let's go ahead and let's talk about that right quick. Let's talk about that right quick. Salakia, y'all bear with me. This is Reverend Brandon Thomas Crumley, age 22 years old. And he married, supposedly, is in a relationship with a member of that church. That's Christianity. You know what I'm saying? That's Christianity. What do they even say about you as a member of that church when your preacher is a openly, a part of the alternative lifestyle as a preacher? It shows you that Christianity is not in the Bible whatsoever. That's what it shows you. They're literally throwing it in your face at this point. You know what I mean? Your Christian pastor is married to a man at the same church you go to. And you're still going to that church. That shows that these Christian pastors do not teach the Bible. They're not teaching the Bible. They're teaching their own religion. But that's how they feel. What they feel is right. When clearly, that's a saying according to the Bible, all the way through it. From the beginning to the end. All right, let's get verse 5. And it said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall twain to be one flesh. So it's a question. The Lord made male and female. For this cause, for man shall leave his father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife. That's one. That should be as one flesh, man. You marry this woman, you have sex with this woman. Y'all are married. You know what I'm saying? You leave your father and mother. You are now the head of her. Her father is not the head of her anymore. You are. You know what I'm saying? Man and man can't do this, and a woman and woman can't do this. Man and woman. And that's that on that. You understand? Salakia. Let's get 1 Corinthians to the 14 and verse 33. First Corinthians 14 and 33. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. For God is not the author of confusion. The Lord is not the author of confusion. And all this is confusion. It's confusion to the kids. And that's all it's doing. Confusing our children. You understand? There's a difference between a man and a woman. We're not equal. Man and woman are not equal. According to the Bible, there's a ranking order that the Lord put inside of the Bible that we're all supposed to follow. So there's no equality between man and woman. The man is the head of the woman. You know what I'm saying? The head of the family. And the Lord gave the man the authority, the responsibility to lead that family. You know what I'm saying? To raise that family up. That's his responsibility given by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The head of the man is Christ. So if every man is following Christ and they're teaching their children and his wife, his family, what he's learned from Christ, what do you have after that? You have a righteous family. You now have the everything you need, to pass down to your children. They pass down to their children. And that's how you create, you know what I'm saying? That's how you stop this generational curse. That's how you break this cycle that we've been going through for all these years. Because right now, everything is just confusion. You got men participating in women's sports, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You got men acting like women, women acting like men. It's just too much, man. These kids don't know how to feel, don't know how to think. And when you ask them something about this, you should call it too. It's a shame that we gotta drop our kids off at school and don't know what the hell they teaching them. You don't know what's going on in school. So I would tell you, if you're a parent, you have children, I always talk to your children. Talk to them, communicate with them, ask them what they learned today in school. What you learned today? What y'all talk about? Especially in this month specifically. It's been many times I've seen online, man, where parents didn't know they was teaching Pride Month in school. They were doing certain activities that had to do with this month. They were having parades in the school that had to do with this month. It's a lot of, man, it's been so much going on. I mean, the United Methodist Church split. They split because of this. You know what I'm saying? Whoever seen that coming. You have more and more pastors coming out of the closet. It's so many things going on, man. And you got to ask yourself, what does any of this have to do with the Bible? Nothing. Nothing. You understand? Nothing. Christianity it's just not in the Bible, man. Christianity is nothing but confusion. And that's another thing. It's like, what are you learning inside that building? What are you learning? What are you getting from it? You can sin. You can do what the hell you want to do. What are you learning about? What are you talking about in there? The question I always have for Christians is, how do you become a Christian? What do you do? And there's no answer to have for that, because the only thing you can do is just doing whatever the hell makes you happy. That's it. Doing whatever that makes you happy. And that's every sinner. A sinner does whatever he or she makes them happy. And that's not biblical. You understand? This is Exodus 15:3, and it reads, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord was not soft. He wasn't effeminate. The Lord is a man of war. You know what I'm saying? Which means what? You also have to be a man of war. How can you lead when you're not? You know what I'm saying? How can you lead anything if you're not a warrior? And the eyes should be cared. We're raising men to be man, bro. And that's it. You understand? You learn to be feminine from the church. And that's just, what? If you're a woman, and most women will agree on this, you know what I mean? If you're a woman, and a man tells you he's in a Christian church, he's in a choir or whatever, it's an instant red flag for you. And it is for a lot of other women. You know what I'm saying? You don't learn to be strong with her. You dancing all day, clamping the tambourines, and it's just not a masculine thing to do. You don't get a masculine vibe when you enter into that building. Not today's time, not ever since then. You got women preachers, you got homosexual man pastors. It's just a lot going on inside of the church. And any real man don't want to be in there. He feel like he has to get closer with God, but he'd rather be at home on Sunday watching football. His son would rather be playing basketball outside with his friends. Little boys don't want to, be in church, man. And that's the truth for the matter. You understand? All right, we're gonna end it at let's get Romans 1:25. This is Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. And it reads, the Pasha Raab had an excellent precept. We're gonna read that right quick. The water warrior. Salaki, I'm just not seeing this precept. It's Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt taught them of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Verse 8. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall bound be as fronted between thy eyes. Verse 9. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates. You understand? Teach your children these laws, these statutes, and commandments, and they will follow every step of the way. You understand? We have to pass these things we've learned down to our children, or we will not grow as a nation. You know what I'm saying? This is how you raise the Black community, by doing these things, man, by teaching the youth. The youth is the future. You can predict the future if you're teaching the future the right things, man. Because things are so wrong right now, it's because these young guys, these young girls, man, they have no guidance out here. They ain't learning what's right, what's wrong. They're learning what's just wrong, all right? And we have to lead them, man. And we have some bad leaders out here. Which is why you see what you see now, all right? Let's get Romans 1 and 25. All right, Romans 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and served the creature more than the creator. We serve the creature more than the creator. We serve the man more than the Most High. We serve America more than the Most High. And America changed the truth of God into a lie, which is Christianity. For this cause, God gave them up a vile affliction, disgusting affliction. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. For even women change their natural use, which is against nature. Women change their natural use. What's their natural use? To be a mother. You know what I'm saying? To be with a man. To have a family. And they gave up vile affections, which led them from sleeping with women with another woman, which is an abomination to the Most High. Verse 27. And likewise, also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust, their desire, one toward another, man with man, working that which unseemly, and receiving themselves the recompense of the error which was meat, man. You understand? Man with man, that is unseemly. A man being with another man is unseemly. You understand? When you be with another man, you're leaving the natural use of a woman. That woman was made for you. You understand? Be with a woman because that's your natural use of you and her. You know what I'm saying? A female with a female is unseemly. A man with a man is unseemly. The Lord requires you to be together. You understand? Let's kill all this nonsense and all this confusion. All right. You want to have two genders. That's it. You got male and you got female. And the fact that we got to explain this, it just tells you the spirit of America. And all these other countries surrounding this place, this is banned. Like Russia banned this. This is banned in China. This is banned in Japan. This country right here that we in is with the nonsense and with the foolery, and we can't stand for it no longer. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for your children and stand up what's right, man. I'm not gonna say stand up what you believe in. Stand up what's right, man, because we all know the truth. And the truth is that this place is not the nation under God. This place is not godly. All right, that God that they pray to, they pledge to, that God is not in the Bible. It's only one God in the Bible. That's the God of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You understand? And he requires you to be a man, and if you're a woman, he requires you to be a woman. All right, man the masculine, woman the feminine, and that's it. You know, it's not rockets and science. You know, you got 8 letters in that alternative lifestyle, whatever they mean. We ain't gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it's only 2 genders, you know, and that's the truth. Take out how you want to take it, but in here, we don't compare the truth to feelings and opinions. The truth is the only thing that matters in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. You know, the truth is the only thing that matters, man. Anything else is trash. Salaki, it's just trash. All right. And with that, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 121st Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahana. That's my time. Shalom, Israel.